Okay.
Why is it every
Oh.
time I start stream, every single fucking time, Chrome needs to update, Discord needs to update, Telegram needs to update. It don't need to update until I click the start streaming button. Why?
Why do you have a Telegram? What are you, 40?
Cause furries.
Oh, my fault.
I have
forgot.
whoa, hold on. Look, I got a copium excuse on that one, okay? Let me give you my copium excuse. And this is actually true. This is actually from the heart. When I was young and figuring myself out and raised in small military communities and then ended up in a small farm town in Texas where there was the best way to describe this motherfucking place is there was a street, a crossroads, right? 4 roads coming together, 4 corners. 3 of them had churches on them. 3
Jesus.
churches on 1 street corner. That's a problem, right? That's the kind of town I was living in.
Oh, that checks out. Let me mark that off my box. Another one.
So, when I was raised to believe that I'm gonna burn in an infernal pit of hellfire for literally infinite time, for all of eternity, because I might be attracted to people with the same kind of plumbing as myself, furries were kind of like, you know what? We don't care. You want to snuggle, play some video games? And I was like, damn, I needed to hear that. Thanks. And so we hung out, and I vibed with them, and I was like, this is kind of cool. You're the first people I ever met who just kind of accept me and don't even ask questions. And I look over down the room, and there's some dude, like, shitting in a diaper who's just like, yeah, I love shitting in diapers. Let's play video games. And I'm like, that's cool, I guess. Not my thing, but, you know, furries do not give a shit. You could be into shitting in diapers. You could be into...
They do give shits. They do give shits.
Okay, in this case, yeah, I guess they do give shits. But
some of them, yeah.
it was so fucking good for me at that point in my life to find people who just, no judgment, you are who you are, you like what you like, it might not be for me, let's hang out, let's play some video games. And I was just like, that's cool, but maybe you change your diaper before we snuggle. That's furries, right? And so I love that. And I became part of the furry community. I eventually kind of left it, I outgrew it because this was when I was like 15 years old, right? And then I get to my 20s, I'm in college, and then I get to like my mid-20s, and I'm like, I owned a business, and I was trying to improve myself, and I was just like on that grind, working 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I did that for the next 10 years. And it was not healthy. I've injured my back from the way that I work, but I have a really nice house now, and I live with people that I love, and I have a great community around me of BDSM people and Kinksters and LGBTQ plus people and all that sort of thing, and it's nice. I'm not going to say it was worth it. I like what I have, and I'm not going to say I want to change it, but I don't know if, 14 hours, days, 7 days a week for 10 years was worth it, and serious back pain my entire life. I don't know if that was worth it. But what I will say is I outgrew furries a little bit because when I was improving myself, everyone else in the furry community that I knew, that I grew up around, was still living with their parents. Oh, the world is so bad, nothing good ever happens for me, and I'm like, go to school. Oh, it's so hard, I can't do that, I just don't have the resources to get a job. Oh, it's so hard, I can't do that, it's just, everything's bad, why can't things be better? And I'm like, well, work on it, fucking grind that shit, like, it's not fun, I hate it, I'm always in pain, I'm always angry. I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have time to date, I don't have time for hobbies, I'm just grinding. Fucking do that shit. And they were like, oh, no, you don't understand, it's just so hard. And so, like, then it was a whole lot of, I don't agree with the direction that a lot of people take in the furry community, which is, we're just gonna snuggle and fucking play video games and not think about our problems. And that, to me, rather than, trying to improve yourself and push each other to be better, didn't vibe with me. So I kind of left the furry community, and as I got older and became successful and, like, found myself in a position where I could, help others and tend to them and care for people, I came back to the furry community. Not because I'm like, yo, I want to sit in the basement and talk about how we're not doing anything in life, and I want to encourage that behavior. No. Because there was a time where the furry community saved my fucking life. And I appreciate that, and I think it's important to have, and I think that other people may need that someday. And so I want to foster that, and also be the voice in there that's pushing people that's like, hey, you like art? Fucking grind that shit. You don't get good at art by saying, oh, I wish I was good at art. You get good at art by grinding that shit. By every single fucking day, 2-3 sketches, minimum. Get that shit in there. Get yourself that bag. Get yourself those commissions. Get your life together. I'm not gonna let you sit in your mom's basement and cry about how life is hard. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be just as fucking hard. You're gonna push right back, and when you're done, when we've seen you through this, when you've succeeded, you're gonna pay me for it, because I like Findom, and I'm gonna get off to that shit.
No, I can agree with